High school was pretty rough for me. I was often hassled for the way I looked. Young people can be harsh, and when you're living in that, you just put walls up to protect yourself. I met Kelly, who goes to our church with us now, and we went away on a ski trip. The road was closed and we couldn't get down the mountain, and my friends all went skiing for the day down the Bruce Road, but I'd hurt my knee, and so one of my good friends gave me his little red Bible and said, "Look, read this." And so I did, and a few scriptures stuck out to me, and I actually got saved there and then on the mountain. So yeah, it was pretty special. There was walls up in my life that I had put there, and with getting saved and coming to City Impact Church, I was able to work through that, because there's such a love at City Impact Church, and with God and with the people, I was able to break those down and make new friends and make relationships that have lasted, ever since. I remember the day that we had done an outreach, and one of my worst enemies from high school had come into a drop-in centre, and I was able to talk to him, and he came to church, and I remember sitting down the front once with him, and he just looked at me and he said, "I don't understand this place. You can love me even though I have mocked and hassled you every day at school." And I'll remember that for the rest of my life. Like, the fact that God can do that, he can change a heart and he can change people's lives. I never expected to meet anyone like Yaku. Before I was saved, I had never actually allowed myself to dream about getting married or to dream about, having children, and I just did not think it was possible. And so I had that wall up, in my life as well. And so when I met him, to start off, we were just friends, and I still had no expectation that it would, go anywhere. I had lots of friends, but no one that I would allow myself to fall in love with, or that I would expect to fall in love with me. And so meeting Yaku, was one of the greatest things in my life, apart from getting saved, of course. When Yaku and I got married, again, we didn't ever expect to have children, or we were going to see specialists, and they were all telling us, no, you can't have children, your body won't handle it, and it wouldn't be physically possible to carry a child. And now, by the miracle of God, I have been able to carry 2 children. Beautiful Caleb, who's now 6, and Talia, who's 3, and they're just the joy of our lives. Back when I had my operation a couple of years ago, and it didn't quite go the way that anybody planned, and it was touch and go whether I would live, and the church, Pastor Peter, called a fast, and the entire church nationwide got behind the 21-day fast for me, and that blows my mind. I'm a living example, a proof that God is so real and his miracles are so evident in everyday life, and that is a part of the makeup of City Impact Church. It's not just a one-off thing, it's an everyday occurrence, because we are a body of believers, and we believe in a God that heals, a God that moves in miracles and signs and wonders. And I am truly thankful for the church and for my God.